Hello. This is Tego and Fusey, and welcome back to another live stream. Sorry about that. So today's one we're going to be going over the tmnt IDW issue 109. So yeah, I'm just going to check if the audio's working. Yeah, that seems to be working fine. So I'm just going to give it like 2 minutes, and then we're going to get straight into, the whole talking about the whole issue and all that, and any problems we have or don't have with this. And yeah, I feel like it's gonna be an interesting one to say the very least. Yeah, I think that's putting it bluntly. I'm not really saying that this issue was like, oh my god, this is the absolute worst. We need to change it. Like, it really makes me wonder, where is this actually going in terms of a story wise? And yeah, I'd say it's definitely have its good points from this one. So we'll begin a lot into this. Yeah, and so I think it's about time. So you can quickly start sharing this screen, and then I'm going to go quickly. Where is it? Okay. Now let's wait for it to load in. Okay, so share screen, share that. Okay. Yeah, that will do. Okay, so let me just quickly get the banner when this actually loads in. Come on, please work. Please, I don't have another drama alert like I did a few weeks ago. Oh god, don't even remind me on that. Good times having this channel. Oh god. But yeah, oh god, I'm blind. And then okay, now I'm back to normal. So yeah, this issue I feel like is halfway between, like, it's there, it's really good, but like in terms of what it's actually providing, I feel like it's good for like just to see how Music Town actually works, what is actually happening, how people are coping with it, and stuff like that. I really do feel like that's probably the strongest point of the whole issue, to say the very least. I think that bit is done perfectly well, as well as seeing different aspects of Music Town. Very good in a very good way. I'm not gonna lie, is really good. But um, at the same time, I'm just wondering, is this actually the direction that we need to push towards, if that makes sense? I mean, Nintendo is definitely an interesting idea, to say the very least, and I think that's works for IDW. Like, works very well, just due to the fact that like is the only version of Turtles that will ever probably get to do this or do something on this scope of or scale, and it does really work really well. But in terms of where it's at, I feel like the IDW did make a big mistake because now the Turtles don't feel like important. But in this issue, they did specifically go out their way to say, "Hey, look, these are the turtles, all you know and love, and they are still like they still have their like no attribute or like attributes to them. Yeah, that's probably the best word to say. They still have that to them, but at the same time, it's like you need to cope with these new ones, and yes, oh god." And then with the whole first few pages of that reporter, whatever god name their name was, can't remember what it was. Okay, character, yeah, it could be. Look, I think we could work on her and see if she actually becomes like a new friend to the turtles, sort of like an Irma. Like so Campbell did say in the comments on Teledrome or on the Teledrome forums, saying that she wanted to put Irma in, but she didn't want to because like callbacks and all that. And to be honest, I don't think it really made that much difference. But if it was Irma, I feel like we could potentially see a lot more of her. But at the same time, it did open up one, or they still ask a very big question, which a lot of people have been asking for years, and they still didn't answer the question. And to be honest, I'm actually quite glad that I didn't. And I was trying to strive away from that. And Mikey not as like saying, "Oh, like there are two different types of mutants, and not all evil. And the amazing thing, yeah, I felt very uncomfortable reading that out loud. But yes, then I do guess in a way Lisa is sort of like the child of Mikey, but I'd say like their relationship is more of a I want to say a bit like brother or like fun uncle. Mona Lisa's sort of more like a big older sister. It tells yeah, Jenny's more like mum, but like in a way that I see it. But to be honest, I couldn't really care less about Lisa. The whole thing with Lisa in the future, interesting, but at this point in time, we've not seen anything yet, and if nothing does come of it, then a very big letdown. Um, but yeah, Mikey's thing, doing a radio's thing, I think that's a good idea. So we're doing like the opposite of what Mirage did with him becoming an author, and now he's now he's gonna become a radio person. I do think that's a fairly interesting, not idea I'd say, but like very interesting way to adapt that thing from the Mirage. I definitely had a Raphael story. I think I did. It was very little. Johnny, he's now become like a plumber, electrician, God knows what else. And now they're really pushing towards a Donatello and Mona Lisa relationship. And yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's a lot better than Raphael's and Mona Lisa one. But yeah, I know that now I'm gonna get hate from the 80s fan and 2012 fans. Yeah, make it as what it will. But I think those are good. But another question will be coming up soon. I'd say, depending where the series goes, is if Mona Lisa does turn back into a human, will Donatello still be going, or if the relationship does go further, will those two still go out? And would Raphael potentially do it with her? Like I don't know, Oh god, I feel very weird about talking this out loud. But yeah, Mona Lisa, she's grown on me. I never really liked her as a whole, like a character. I always thought she was okay as a character. Never really got the whole thing of like why Raphael really loved her in the 87 show. Like I understand that like it's a good character development thing, but like she was only in one episode, and then 2012 she was in it, I guess, and people think, oh my god, this is the best relationship ever. Oh god, every relationship in 2012 is the worst ones ever, and just don't even at me, on that. Yeah, so yeah, Mona Lisa, this version is definitely grown on me. Definitely say, but this is by far the best version. Yeah, got that pig person, whatever her name was. She's kind of cool, I guess. Want to see more of her? I guess she could be interesting. Jenny. Oh boy, where do we begin with her? Like, yeah, she does not feel like her old self, and it's interesting to me, like the way they do write her, because the way that the writer personally, I feel like they're not writing her like how she was in when she was human. I do know they do have character development and all that, but like it's to the point where like she doesn't feel like the cold, not cold assassin that doesn't talk and only speak when spoken to. That's something important to say. When now she's just talking normally. Or I know that she already could, but like she's just speaking out loud as if she's one of the family, and it really does annoy me a lot. And yeah, I really do feel like they have written a completely different character. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but like when you look at her like first few issues, or even after that point, like from issue 50 to 51, is when she was it. Oh, no, oh, oh god, no, from issue 50, no, issue 51 to issue 95. That was when she was human. And if you take a look at from her appearance to, or not appearance, but like the character development, or even how she's written, she is clearly written very, very differently to how she is now. Um, I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Personally, or yeah, I don't really know if it is a good or bad thing to have like the same character but written very differently, like like night and day. Personally, I think it's a sort of weak spot on IW's front, but that's pretty much all I can say about that. And then there's a thing with Leonardo at the end. I want to say, yeah, I think it's Leonardo. And he gets captured by something. I'm guessing it's gonna have something to do with Stockman, due to what he captured in the last issue, which was some big eggs, and he's gonna kill someone. Probably that's probably my best guess. Um, and yeah, also find it interesting that old Hob is listening in on Mikey's radio, or not radio, but like his station. I do think that's quite interesting. Not the fact that like, oh, he just listens to stuff all that, but like the thing that gets to me is more the fact that like, why is he listening on his station? And that is a very interesting thing, which I'm really looking forward to see if there is anything of it. If there isn't, I'm not too disappointed because, well, there wasn't really too much to say. Oh my god, hey, look at this. This is the best, or not the best thing, but like one of the things you need to keep an eye out for. So I got that to say at the very least. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I'm just going to quickly change it back over to the other one. Screen. Okay, wait for that to load up. Um, but yeah, so let me know what you did think of this issue in the comments below. Yeah, it's definitely something, and the way that are going about the series, or will be going about the series, is interesting to me on like a content creator and also from a fan as well. Things, but like, is it actually the right thing that we need in our current times and for this series? Because if this doesn't really line up too well, and this is the thing that really breaks IDW's tail run and then destroys it, and then when we start a new one, will this be the best thing to go out with, or will it be better if them to go back to basics? You know, it's really hard to say with where they're going, especially when they're only releasing one comic a month, and this is actually the only comic they're releasing so far, as of now. In terms of that story, like they do need more out there to really go. Hey, this is really important. It's big bold. I do like it. I do really do like it. It's like the biggest change in total history, and it has gone way further than I ever would have thought this comic run would have gone. But to what ends is it acceptable, and to what ends do we say no? We want our total comics coming back to normal. So that's really where I stand on this one. Overall, this comic, I did enjoy it because we did get to see or not other versions, but like other sides of what Tales do in the downtime. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. If there's one, please share, like, subscribe, and other stuff. Good. Bye. Yo. Bye.